In May 2026, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee lost her home constituency of Bhabanipur. She was defeated in her own bastion by a margin of over 15,000 votes. This seating chart shows the collapse. The BJP secured 207 seats, crossing the majority mark to form West Bengal's first right-wing government. To see the speed of this shift, look at 2011. That year, the BJP won 0 seats, while 285 candidates lost their deposits. How did an entrenched 15-year incumbent lose this much ground this quickly? The 2026 result was the final execution of a 2-decade strategic vengeance arc, engineered by the very man who originally built the party's ground-level empire. For 34 uninterrupted years, the left front held an iron grip on West Bengal. Their authority was considered immovable until the late 2000s. The breaking point was the 2007 Nandigram crisis. State plans to acquire farmland for a chemical hub triggered violent clashes between local farmers and administration. Suvendu Adhikari emerged as the master tactician of this movement. He orchestrated village-level resistance, building a network of local cadres to fight the state machinery. This grassroots rebellion fractured the left's control, providing the momentum that eventually made Mamata Banerjee the chief minister in 2011. The organizational system Adhikari built to install the government would eventually become the tool he used to dismantle it. As the party secured power, Mamata Banerjee began elevating her nephew, Abhishek Banerjee, as the next leader. This succession plan distanced Suvendu. Despite his role in building the party's rural voter base, he was systematically pushed out of the party's core organizational decision-making. By late 2020, the alliance broke. Suvendu defected to the BJP, securing the backing of national leadership. In the 2021 election, Suvendu faced the chief minister directly in Nandigram. He won that personal battle, defeating her by nearly 11,000 votes. While her party retained the state in 2021, the chief minister's personal loss in Nandigram revealed a specific blueprint for her defeat, one the BJP would refine until the 2026 sweep. 15 years of absolute authority shifted the party's governance model, permitting local-level corruption to take root across rural districts. Massive financial scandals involving school recruitment and public ration distribution shattered the trust of the state's middle-class voters. The 2024 R.G. Carr Medical College tragedy broke public patience. The resulting protests over institutional cover-ups turned safety into a primary concern for voters. At the village level, voters watched local party leaders accumulate visible wealth while their own economic prospects stalled. Cash handouts and welfare schemes failed to offset this anger. Voters no longer felt that financial assistance outweighed concerns over their physical safety and local governance. The incumbent party relied on its established brand and welfare narrative, but they failed to see that their traditional campaign rhetoric had lost its impact. The BJP countered by putting Bengali-speaking state leaders at the forefront and implementing a micromanagement system that targeted individual polling booths. This chart represents a massive mathematical shift. Under a special intensive revision, the Election Commission removed 9 million names from the rolls, categorizing 12% of the electorate as absentee, deceased, or pending legal status. In a state where slim margins often decide power, this purge altered the math before the first ballot was even cast. The Election Commission further secured the process by deploying 240,000 Central Security personnel across the state's polling stations. The combination of voter roll purges and heavy security deployment reduced the influence of booth-level intimidation. This allowed a polarized electorate to deliver a 45.8% vote share to the BJP. West Bengal's political identity has moved through 3 phases: 34 years of communist red, 15 years of green, and now a sweep of saffron. A right-wing government has claimed eastern India's legislative center, ending decades of resistance from the ideological establishment. The 2026 mandate shows that financial freebies cannot hide deep institutional issues, and ground commanders who build a party can become its most effective challengers. The architect who designed the fortress proved to be the only person capable of identifying its structural weaknesses.